is dominated by the card of the devil. The card of the devil says that it's going to be a very strong month in terms of nature, natural catastrophes, meteors, in terms of power outages, in terms of movement, in terms of earthquakes. I've been having some really weird dreams these past 3 days. The first day I dreamt of an earthquake in New York or near New York. The second day I dreamt tornadoes in places where they're not supposed to be happening, California or other states that are not supposed to be having tornadoes. And the third day I dreamt a tsunami. The tsunami, I understood it was either going to be in California or in Asia. But definitely that tells me that it's going to be a very strong month in terms of natural catastrophes, climate, in terms of the intensity of the sun, nature. I see another earthquake in New York or near New York. Maybe you'll feel it in New York. And the reason I say this is because I actually dreamt it, and it's very strange for me to dream stuff like that. Normally they're prophecies and they happen very quickly, either the next few days or very shortly after. In terms of that, I see another earthquake. I want to say it's going to be between like 4.6 to maybe even a 5.4. It looked to be a little bit strong in terms of not normal. So definitely be on the lookout. The month of June, I'm seeing big earthquakes. It's going to be a month of strong earthquakes in the United States, in Asia, and in Latin America. Definitely, I even see a little bit of movement in terms of earthquakes in I want to say Greece, again, um, or Europe. But definitely, and overall, what I'm trying to say, it's going to be a very moved month in terms of earthquakes and very strong earthquakes. I do see a very strong earthquake this month, or they're showing me a very strong earthquake these last few days, like in the eights or in the high sevens. I see another power outage either in Europe or in Latin America, and then I see that it can last a few days, 2 3 days. Definitely, you want to have a plan. Um, Realistically, I'm seeing it in Europe, but regardless, I also feel it for Latin America. So regardless, everyone, I would say just have a plan, because it would suck being caught in an extreme heat wave, and there's nothing that you can do. So definitely have a plan, have a kit. I see another atentado in the U.S. in a school, and unfortunately, the schools are about to get out. So it's either going to be before the school ends, or it's going to be when the schools restart once again. Definitely, friends. Honestly, all we could do is pray for protection for our kids, our babies, because I mean, there's not really much you can do other than have faith in terms of God to protect them. Um, Say a prayer when you leave them in school. Ask Archangel Michael to protect them. Ask God to protect them, to put His powerful hands on them so nothing would happen to them. Very sad situation, and I mean it continues. Kamala needs to take care of herself, needs to be careful, because I'm also seeing an accident. Um, it's like an energy of danger or accident that I see around her. She needs to be careful. Definitely, and I stick to the same thing that I've been saying. Definitely, I still see that they view her as a threat, because even though what happened, she gained so much popularity in very few weeks, very few months, and she didn't really have to fight too hard to gain millions of people to be on her side. So they still find her as a threat. So she needs to be careful, because I've been getting visions that there's harm or danger around her. She needs to be careful in terms of accidents. I see a tropical storm or a hurricane category 1 or 2 in the Caribbean. And then I also see very strong hurricanes in August for Florida or Acapulco, category 4 or 5. Definitely, it's going to be a strong year in terms of hurricanes. Diddy. Diddy is going to lose his court case, but is Trump going to pardon him? And well, now that he mentioned it and they brought it up to him, he mentioned it for a reason. They mentioned it to him for a reason because there's already talks that he's going to pardon him, and I wouldn't be surprised that he's going to be pardoning him. But either way, Diddy loses his court case, and the other thing that I'm seeing is that Trump is going to try to reopen the legal issues against Biden's son, and he's gonna try to. I still continue seeing another war, and I know you guys are tired of wars and tired of this. I mean, life that we're living right now, but this timeline, as people try to call it. But I still see another war, friends, either directly with the United States or another war that's going to start aside from Pakistan and India. Definitely, I still see another war, and I just honestly I don't know where we're headed. To be honest, maybe World War III, because I continue to see more wars sparking up.